Sense for a lack of leadership, but he's just a young fella. And I'll tell you, there are enough leaders on that Soviet team.
Sure, he's going to see a lot of ice time with Colvin out and with Larionov out. Two centermen gone.
Starikov in the corner as the siren goes. Well, the second period is over, and Team Canada was outscored.
Good scoring chances, as we could see in the second period there. Maybe a penalty by the Soviets. A power play can get Team Canada rolling, but they need something. They're going to have to come up with their biggest period of the tournament so far. They don't want to face this team in the semifinals on Thursday night.
Now, there you see Vladimir Mushkin, the backup goaltender, and what he does is he goes through the work of roughing up the ice in front of the crease for his mate. And Tishnik now will go in. All the work's been done for him and take over. And you look down there at Sergei Svetlov, Moscow Dynamo. He's kind of a rookie to all of this, no experience at all in the World Championships or in the Olympics, but 23 years of age, and a big fella. You know, it makes scouts drool when you see people like that, 6'3", almost 200 pounds.
He's like a snake. When he goes down on a defenseman, he seems to sneak in around the defenseman along the boards. They think they have a piece of him, but he keeps going. He's having a great series so far.
You know, the Army has been dominant in Soviet hockey in much the way that the Islanders have been in recent years, and perhaps in the future the Edmonton Oilers will be. And but we're showing signs now of Moscow Dynamo, for one, in the Soviet Union, beginning to rebuild and start to come back a little bit. The breakdown on this team, for instance, there are 10 on the Soviet national team from the Central Army in Moscow, but 6 now from Dynamo, and 3 from the Gorky Torpedo. And there you see Mark Messier exhorting his teammates. They're going to have to get it going here, but they're playing a man short to start the period. So the first thing they're going to have to do, first minute and 38 seconds, is kill off a penalty. Messier just crossing center ice and shooting it into Soviet territory, and that fooled Tishnik. He went the wrong way on the play, and this Canada couldn't take advantage. Now Gretzky behind the net. Messier and Ford checking as well. Kazatonov shoots it out to center ice and down into Team Canada territory, where Coffey will pick it up, and this will be an icing call while you're on a power play, and that will make Tiganov turn around and talk some more to his players.
They were caught sleeping there a little bit, but Zubkov come across there and slid in front of the shot. Gretzky had kind of a semi-open net. Zubkov blocked the shot. It's one thing when Wayne Gretzky and Mark Messier are killing penalties. They think offense. They do get some good scoring chances. They score a lot of shorthanded goals in the National Hockey League, and I'm sure they'll go after one here if there's an opening.
Minute 14 left in the power play for the Soviets. Sutter is sitting this one out for roughing it. Was called at 19:38 of the second period. Messier against Shepelev. On the face-off, Makarov. Makarov starting out from in front of his own net. Makarov working on a line with Shepelev and Karutov. Over the line now comes Makarov, or at least Shepelev. Was chopped out to the blue line under center ice as Messier's got it. He threw it to an open wing. Nobody was moving up. He was expecting Coffey to move up on the play. Now here's Gretzky turning around and coming back. Gretzky to the line. Gretzky turning at the blue line. Gretzky flipping it over and trying to get set as Coffey. Coffey over for Gretzky. Gretzky moving in. The shot right on and gloved by Tishnik. He leaves it at the side of the net. Kazatonov. Kazatonov bringing it to center ice now with 35 seconds remaining in the power play. It's over the line for Messier. Kazatonov gets it again. Now in deep for Semyonov. Coffey picks up the loose puck. He brings it near the line. Can't get it out. Semenov's got the puck now to Makarov. Makarov to Semenov to Kazatonov. Kazatonov clears it to the side of the net, and there Larry Robinson. He fanned on it. Messier picks it up and shoots it down the ice. 15 seconds left in the power play. Tishnik out of his net. Just leaving it behind the net. The Soviets starting to move with it now. It's Pervukhin. Center ice. They're carrying it in and trying to force his way through is Svetlov, but face off deep in the Team Canada zone. Taking the draw for the Soviets is Semenov. Comes back near the line. Starikov checked it, gets the board. Here's Tonelli breaking out. Now Tonelli with Bossy. Tonelli digging for the net. Lost possession of the puck. Picks it up. Out back to Bossy. Bossy had to go off a leg. Back near the blue line. Now Kevin Lowe moving in. Clears it in front. It's deflected to the goal ball. Bossy fanned on it as it came back out. Tishnik made the first save. Center ice, Svetlov. Svetlov in deep. He's checked off the puck. Now it's passed along the boards by the gloved hand of Lowe, but it went to a Soviet player. Now Tonelli picks it up out at center ice, past Bilya Letdinov, and Bossy's got it, and it cleared the line. Is back in offside, so face-off outside the blue line. 2 minutes and 23 seconds gone in the third period. A little more life to Team Canada here early in the period. And a good scramble in front of the net, a lot of good hustle. And you see Bossy, he was always dangerous in front of the net, just never got a handle on that, Darrell.
Well, there's Sutter and Tonelli again working in front, trying to get something going in front, take the defenseman out, but Bossy didn't get control to shoot the puck.
Out at center ice now, down to the line it comes. Shepelev shooting it in. They score! Off the wing comes Barnikoff, and it is 5-2. Well, they came in over the line and very quickly got behind the defense. Number 19, Barnikoff.
Well, he makes a great shot there. There was again where Canada was caught on the blue line, a 2-on-1 situation. Soviet all alone, and they can fire the puck. They pick the corners.
They have caught Lamela a little back in the crease on that one as well. He didn't seem to have the angle as well as he probably would like. Here's Coffey now. Over for Robinson. It's 5-2. The Soviets leading now. And Robinson shoots it in around the glass. Canada now with an uphill struggle. That very first goal in the period. Going to make it very difficult for Team Canada. In against the boards. Gartner flipping it to the far side now. Eiserman is there against the boards. Better take it loose, and it's flipped out to center ice. Now down over the line. It gets set. That long shot is wide of the net. In against the boards, Shepelev. Coffey. Schwartzoff trying to dig it loose against the checking of Coffey. Along the boards. Cleared into the corner once again. Schwartzoff trying to get it out, but it's Robinson who comes away with it. Robinson getting it out to center ice. There's nobody there. Robinson had to poke it loose again, and Coffey turning in his own zone. Coffey, lead pass, and Eiserman couldn't knock that down. Winds up into the netting behind the net, and Eiserman digs it loose now. Eiserman turning with it in against the boards. Also moving in is Goulet. He can't reach it. Pitching in from the point is Lowe. He knocks it loose. Fighting off a check now is in there is Koshevnikov and Goulet, and also Kazatonov, who gets it behind the net and clears it off to the wing. Vasiliev shooting it down the ice. Lemelin way out of his net now. In there is Lowe to pick it up, and it's called on the icing on a face-off from the Soviet end. 5-3, the Soviet 5-2 rather. The Soviets lead. This is Labatt's Canada Cup on CTV.
Puts a move on the defenseman to put himself into the clear here. Nice move. The puck gets away from a little bit, and he doesn't get a chance to get good one on it. Again, Tishnik out on the top of his crease, forcing the forward to make a play maybe sooner than he would like.
5-2, the Soviets need, and time is a lead. Time is a factor here, of course, now with 13:30 remaining in the hockey game. Canada needs a goal, and they need one pretty quickly here. Work off the boards for Bossy. Bossy out at center ice now. Starikov back near his own line. Ahead. Yashin. Center ice trying to get to the line, and it's stopped, and Tonelli reaching for it just outside the blue line. Tonelli, number 27 for Canada. Gets it loose. Sutter. Tonelli. These guys just work. That's one thing they do. The work ethic is clearly there on this line. That's offside. Players were trapped, came out, went back in again.
Well, you certainly have to keep your head up when Tonelli and Sutter are out there, because they're banging and mucking, and that's how they create their scoring chances. Notice Team Canada, their defensemen are pinching a little more. They're going for a goal. They need one at this point of the hockey game. They really have nothing to lose, so they're going to try to create some scoring chances. The defensemen are pinching into the top of the circles.
I think he was trailing by 3 instead of leading this game by 3, and it just doesn't stop. Don't let up around him. Here's the lead pass, and a good one to Gartner. Third in deep now. Gartner moving in. Coming up is Coffey along the boards to pick it up is Schwartzoff. Kazatonov moving across. He picks it up and shoots it down in Team Canada territory, and Robinson's back there. Robinson around the net. Robinson off the boards. Out at center ice now. Gretzky reaching back. He gets it. Gets a good pass away at full flight as he hits the line. And just unable to get 3 was Gartner. Now Gretzky got it off a leg as Schwartzoff was there. And it's Schwartzoff at center ice now. Schwartzoff over the line. Trying to get set. Shoots it in there. Steered into the corner by Lemelin. Moving in is Kazatonov. Checked against the boards. Bourne, Gartner. Kazatonov sliding it out in front, but it was stopped by Lemelin. Kazatonov gets it again. Out to the blue line now. Here's the shot by Zubkov, well wide of the net, and Bourne picks it up against the boards. He's got a man floating in center ice, and Gretzky couldn't get the puck to him. Coffey behind his own net now. Coffey starting out. Paul Coffey ahead at center ice now. Gartner getting it in over the line. Zubkov. Gretzky ahead at center ice. Gimaev, and it's flipped right back again. Zubkov inside his zone. Watch them crisscross, and it's Koshebnikov who gets the pass. He's tied up as he hit the line by Ray Bork, and it's Bork along the boards. Trying to get it again, and they missed the pass once again. Inside the line, it's Koshebnikov. Koshebnikov takes the shot right up on the chest protector of Lemelin. And again, Canada ahead. Messier at center ice. Messier with Peter Stastny, lost possession of it. Bork moving up, and the Soviets in transition back over the line. Now Vasiliev, and the shot on the short side. And the save is made by Lemelin. In is Bork to make the check. And there's going to be, it was gloved ahead, I think. The face-off deep inside the Team Canada zone. This is Labatt's Canada Cup unfolding here. Canada trailing by 3, desperately trying to get something going. Here's a shot that's wide of the net, taken by Makarov. And against the boards. And Peter Stastny trying to get loose. Still not. That shot is blocked by Kevin Lowe, sprawled in front of the net. Now Lowe picks it up in the corner. Lowe. Messier. Messier ahead. Peter Stastny couldn't knock that down. It's batted out of midair by Karutov. Makarov overskated the puck. Semenov now moving in now. Shepelev. Shepelev, the shot is off the arm of Lemelin. And again, Canada. They'll try. At center ice, Glenn Anderson. He's got that great speed. Anderson over for Messier. Just missed it. Just missed it trying to pick the corner. That's been the story for Team Canada. The chances they haven't been able to capitalize. Coffey. Coffey at center ice. To the line. Coffey will try it himself now as he goes in, fighting off the check, and he is knocked up against the boards. Goulet, Coffey in the corner. After him is Semenov. Coffey still in there deep, getting some room in front. The puck is chopped free. Here's Coffey. The shot deflected right in there. Deschnick is down, and he holds on.
Well, some good work by Paul Coffey there, who's in behind the in behind the Soviet net, digging the puck out into the corner. He gets loose. He tries to walk out in front to take a shot. Some great work there.
Well, this is what Canada is going to need, Darrell. They're going to have to gamble, go on offense, and try and get back in this game.
Well, that's for sure. They have to get a goal here. There's only less than 10 minutes left in the hockey game, and they know they're going to play these guys in the semifinal round, and hopefully they can get something going in this last 10 minutes.
Now it's cleared through center ice. Coffey will go back into his end. There's icing here as Coffey touches it. And with 9:47 left, again, it's back to Soviet territory for the face-off. And down below, Eddie Westfall. Eddie?
Down here at ice level, it's very evident that the Soviets very well disciplined in their own end of the ice. The goaltender, Tiknik, gets a lot of help from not just the two defensemen in front of him, but the forwards pull back in to help out as well.
Now Wayne Gretzky.
You have to really respect the Soviets' conditioning. Remember in the Challenge Cup Series, the NHL Stars did not score a goal after the second period in any of the hockey games in that series. So, and here again tonight, it's similar things are happening.
Center ice now, Svetlov to the line. Svetlov getting that pass off to Kazatonov. Robinson right in on top of them. There's two great defensemen, two great veterans. Gets the boards and around for Gretzky. Gretzky digging it loose, but it's kept in. Yashin turning and firing it in there, and Lemelin steers it into the corner. Goulet digging it out. There's Middleton cutting across ice. He knocked that down. He would have had a clear path. Middleton on his knees, flipping it into Gretzky. He's got Goulet in front. Out in front. They score! Goulet! Middleton started it with a great effort. Gretzky to Goulet.
Well, it was a beautiful play by Wayne out of the corner. He saw Goulet breaking to the hole in front of the net. He puts the perfect pass right on Goulet's stick. He puts it in the net. A big goal at this time of the game. There's Middleton at center ice. Really works hard to stay onside there. Bounces the puck ahead. Nice play by Wayne Gretzky.
And for Michel Goulet, that's his third goal of the tournament. Gretzky and Middleton assisting at 10:52, and now we'll see what happens. Look at this effort. They just can't beat that. And there's the great one, feeding it in perfectly. Well, they need another quick one. Bork back near his line now to Lowe. 5-3 now. Canada still trailing by 2 as Bork comes out of the zone, gets it ahead for Sutter, who shoots it in now. Around the boards on the far side. They try to dig it out. Here's a shot right on. And and the shot is cleared away. First save made by Tishnick. Out in front they come again, trying to get set. Canada with the pressure on. His shot is just wide. What a great opportunity there for Mike Fosse, and he shot it wide. You won't see that too often. Now down over the line, and it's just checked away there by Ray Bork. Crowd starts to come to life here. Along the boards, Tonelli. Out to center ice it comes. It is Fosse. Fosse shooting it in now. Around the boards for Sutter. Sutter looking for a man, gets it back, but it went off a skate and sports off. Picks it up to center ice. Trying to get free is Barnikov. He's checked him. Peter Stastny comes back over the line with Messier. To Stastny. His shot is just wide. Robinson working it in behind the net. Fosse still out there. He's tied up on the play. Now it's Messier cutting into the slot. Messier on the backhand. Messier goes after it against the boards. Messier in the slot with Roode. Messier in front. They shoot. Oh, blocked at the goal mouth. Messier scores. Gonna go in front. It's still loose. They thought it went in the net. Their hands went in the air. It's cleared down the ice. Messier goes back to touch it. Icing is called. Incredible action around the Team Canada goal. Messier thought he had a goal.
Unbelievable action. He had the open net. What it hit, I don't know. But Messier making some fine play, controlling the puck. Some tough luck there around the net by Team Canada. Here it is. Soviet makes a great stop here, the defenseman. But here again, Messier has the open net. I think he shot the puck wide.
Oh, he'd hung onto it and stepped out a little bit, and he had the rummy to put it in.
Notice 3 Soviet forwards right back there, 3 Soviet players right back in the crease to protect that area.
Well, Canada has picked up its play. The Soviets, for the first time, seem to be a little out of order inside their own zone. And there you see Mark Messier, who was just having the best shift of the tournament for him.
That was an excellent shift, and Canada had the Soviets running around, and not too often you see that.
So the Soviets leading by 2 with 7:36 left. Stastny out there along with Gartner and Messier. And they're going to use Messier as the centerman now on a line with Anderson and Gartner. And from the faceoff, there's Messier. He goes in. He's upended as he went in there. In the corner, Anderson back along the boards, but it's kept in by Bork. Bork chops it into the corner. Here's Messier now. Gartner's in front, out in front, bouncing puck, and Tishnick is down, and he holds on, and again, it was Messier.
A great effort by Messier. Right off the faceoff, Messier pushes the puck forward. Earlier in the game, Anderson took a penalty. A little interference. The Soviet centerman tripped Messier going into the corner. Dag Olsen, I don't think he's giving Canada any breaks tonight at all.
Now follow the puck as it bounces around in there. Canada ganging the net, Darrell.
Mike Gartner was in a little tight there. But we keep this type of effort up, we're going to get a goal.
Canada trailing by 2, 7:21 remaining. Canada must have a win here. Messier. Look at Gretzky sitting on the bench. Now Anderson as Messier's kicked out. Anderson cleared right through the legs of the defenseman Starikov into the corner. Messier's in there after it now. Also in there is Gartner. Gartner behind the net now. Anderson. Anderson. Also in there is Gartner. He takes a hit in there from Gimayev behind the net now. Reaching for it, trying to get loose. There's going to be a penalty for holding. And Canada will go on the power play with 7:05 remaining. This is Labatt, Canada.
Gartner behind the net, struggling for the puck. The Soviet grabbing his arm, not letting him get a hold of it. Dag Olsen makes the call. He could have called a few more earlier.
Gimayev as the wave starts again here at the Northlands Coliseum in Edmonton. Shots on goal in this period are even at 5 apiece. 19-15 favor the Soviets. Goulet has scored to make it 5-3. Canada needs a goal desperately here. Here's the shot. It's blocked to the defense. Starikov's down, but the puck is loose, and Canada's in possession. Knocked off the puck is Anderson. The Soviets bring it to center ice. Starikov's there. He's checked from behind, and Gretzky comes back. Gretzky to the line, and it's checked away from him, and he is upended as he went over the line. Gartner. Now Bork to the line for Anderson. Anderson around the boards. Moving in is Gartner, but it's cleared Behind the net, Starikov clearing it near the line. Gretzky moving in. He's got the room. Trying to pass it on. Still has that puck. Gretzky stopped behind the net. Tries to force it out in front. The defense played it well. Now they jam in against the board. Gretzky is kicked loose behind the net. Canada desperately trying to get back in this game. Starikov jammed against the board, being checked closely by Gardner, and Gardner took a check from behind, and the puck is covered up and will have a face-off deep in Soviet.
Wayne Gretzky likes to feed out to his men, doing a good job of killing it.
6:16 remaining. Sutter facing off against Semenov, and they kick Sutter out. A little over-anxious. Tonelli will take the draw. Now they kick both of them out. Or do they kick Semenov out? Semenov is out. They're going to have a defenseman take it. Vladimir Zubkov from the face-off. And it's loose in the face-off area. Sutter controlling it. Sutter under a lot of checking pressure, and he gets it to Tonelli. Tonelli behind the net now. Tonelli jammed in there by Zubkov. Cup pops free. Puck goes along the boards. Bossy steals it. Bossy can't get loose, and it's cleared down the ice. Boy, there's not a lot of room. 50 seconds remaining in the power play. 5:55 left in the hockey game as Coffey. Coffey starting out now. Coffey ahead for Tonelli. Tonelli up on the right wing. He clears it around the glass. Sutter going after it against the boards on this side. Sutter dropping it back for Bossy. Bossy battling along the boards. It's cleared out to Coffey. Coffey in front, and Sutter just couldn't put a stick to it. Robinson keeps it in against the boards. They check away at it there. Svetlov is in there as well, but Bossy's got the puck. Bossy clears it in. It hops over the stick of Tonelli. He's behind the net, out in front. The shot, it's loose in the goal mouth, and down goes Nizhnik to cover up. My goodness.
Great play by John Tonelli right out to Mike Bossy, and that's the guy you want shooting it in the slot. He shoots it all in one motion here. It just hits the pad of Tizhnik. Tough luck for Team Canada.
Well, they have got the pressure on, and they just can't seem to get it in. 16 seconds left in the power play advantage. Messier comes out. Coffey, Bossy, Robinson, and I think Gretzky will be out there as well.
They have Messier out there taking the face-off. He's one of our best centermen on the draw. We have lots of time to get a shot away here with 16 seconds. Looks like Bossy's out on the point.
Bossy and Gretzky, how's that for a left side? Gretzky's playing left wing right now, and Messier is going to take the draw, and it comes back. Bossy into Messier. Messier had it hop over his stick past Bilyaletdinov. Moving in now, they try to clear it away. It's knocked down at the blue line. Kept in. Messier against the boards now. He's got Anderson in front. Back out to the blue line. Bossy. Bossy back in now. Messier. Penalty's over. Cleared rink wide. There's the shot. It's wide of the net. Cleared out in front of the net, and out comes Tishnik to cover it up and hold for another face-off. The penalty has ended. Canada had its chances, are just unable to convert. 4:59 left in the hockey game.
Well, Paul Coffey had the puck back at the point. I don't think he realized the Soviet was coming out of the penalty box, and he had to hurry his shot a little more than he wanted to.
Well, there's Tishnik, the youngster, 26 years of age. Vladislav Tretiak told me a couple of years ago that he was going to be the next great goaltender for the Soviet Union. Mushkin kind of inherited the role. Tishnik hasn't had that much international experience simply because Mushkin has always been Tretiak's backup.
It would be interesting to see who they put in the semifinal game.
Here's a shot from the blue line that went off a leg. Rushing out after it there is Karutov. Karutov, and he is hauled down. No penalty. Oh, there could have been one there. Here's Goulet. Goulet to the line. He turns, clears it in over the line now. And it is Pervulkin shooting it back out to center ice, and Bork picks it up just inside his blue line. To Lowe. Lowe. Back to Raymond Bork. Bork turning, gets it back to Lowe. Canada trying to get loose now, and they're being forced back by that line of Karutov along with Shepelev and Makarov. Out to center ice off the skate of Middleton. Middleton's stick handling through a lot of traffic, and he gets in over the line now. Tries to get it over for Bork, who is moving up. And it was intercepted by Makarov. Karutov. Karutov cutting in front of the net with that good move, and he got a shot away, but it was off Lowe's stick, and that slowed it up and up, and out comes Canada now. And a rink-wide pass. Canada will make a change as Messier comes off the bench. Gretzky moving into forecheck. Yamayev at center ice, stopped by Robinson. Cleared back now. Turning with it is Messier. Messier clearing it ahead. Starikov, but it's knocked down, and Anderson clears it over the line. Messier breaking in. He gets set. He shot it, and he banned on it. And the Soviets come right back out to center ice once again. Barnikov Varnikov working in. He's wrapped up against the boards. Sports off. Varnikov sports off again in that traffic behind the net. Coffey's in the middle of that. Players go down. And Anderson behind the net, sports off on top of him. Anderson pins it in and will get a face-off deep in the Team Canada zone with 3:25 remaining. The Soviets leading 5-3.
Wednesday at 6 p.m. at the Coliseum, and also Game 2.
Well, the man who has given Canada its spark here in the third period has clearly been Mark Messier.
He's had some great chances, and he's made a couple nice plays there. Having a little tough luck around the net, though. I think Wayne Gretzky's played a pretty good game for Team Canada tonight. He's seen a lot of ice time, killing some penalties, and he has 2 assists. I might have to pick him for the Canadian Player of the Game.
And who do you like with the Soviets?
Number 9, Krutov has been a threat all night. He's got two goals. I think he's a shoo-in.
All right, out comes Low to center ice. It goes by everybody, but catching up to the puck now is Glenn Anderson. Anderson checking it into the corner now. He is tied up as they go in against the boards after that puck. They'll try and get the face off deep in that end if they can. And didn't like that. Was that Anderson that went down?
That's Anderson. I hope he didn't hurt his back there. I guess he's okay.
And a reminder right after the game of the Labatt's Players of the Game Awards. A scrum in the corner there, Darrell.
Lots of fighting, lots of grabbing onto the sticks there. Punching and grabbing. Watch the Soviet trip him. There's those little dirty tricks we talk about that
never see that in the NHL, Darrell. That was Yurik Gemayev who gave us that little bit of action. Number 18. Kind of an all-purpose player. They use him as a forward. They'll use him as a defenseman. He plays all 3 forward positions. Here's Low off the boards. Messier swinging back inside his own zone. 2:55 left. He's forced back again for Low. Low ahead. Bossy couldn't reach that. Winds up in the corner. Zubkov back to touch it and is icing and back into the Team Canada zone for a face-off with 2:46 remaining in this hockey game. So it slowed up again after Canada got it going a little bit as we look at Vladimir Zubkov. Big hard hitter. Played a few of these tournaments. Missed the Olympics last year because of an injury. Kept him out of all but 20 games in the regular season. Well, it'll be Semyonov facing off. He wins the draw. Backhand shot in the crowd in front of that net. And I think there was cleared out to center ice. Now Tonelli couldn't knock it down. Kasatonov clearing it ahead. And a check thrown in the center ice zone, and Canada regroups as Bossy gets it back to the defense. Low over for Bork. Bork circling away from some checking there by Yashin. Bork's got the puck now at center ice. The lead pass! Oh, just offside at the line as Bossy collected it there.
There was a nice chance for Mike Bossy. Cut in off the wing. Fed the pass through the defenseman. Unfortunately, it was just a little offside. He would have been in cold turkey.
Well, there's Rajan Lemelaff. 2:23 left in this hockey game. Canada really needs 3 goals. The question is, does he come out or does he not? I would say at this point, not at all. If Canada gets a quick goal, then maybe we'll see something. Back in over the line come the Soviets. Vasiliev checked by Robinson. Boy, Robinson's played another steady game. To the line. It stopped there. And Middleton's got it. Middleton. Center ice. Gretzky moving down, but he was kind of standing still on that play. 2 minutes left in the hockey game now. Against the boards. Goulet moving in copy there. Middleton, he clears it out to center ice now. Back down comes Koshevnikov. Koshevnikov looking for a good man. And Robinson plays him up against the boards. There's Gemayev. He's checked. Goulet. And his net now. Goulet clearing it out to center ice, and Gretzky couldn't reach that one as it was checked away from him by Billy Letinov. Cleared back in again. Robinson ahead for Messier. Here comes Messier. He's been flying this period. Here he comes over the line. Great move! Shoots it! And it was just checked off his stick at the last instant by Vasily Pervukhin, and it winds up in the crowd.
Well, that looks more like the Mark Messier that we saw in the playoffs last year, who won the Conn Smythe Trophy. He's actually taking control of this period. When he gets the puck, he can make some great moves, created a few good scoring chances through this period. And we need Mark Messier flying like that going into the semifinal game.
Well, you talk about your Labatt's player of the game off one period. You can look at Messier, but on a total situation, as you mentioned, Darrell, probably Gretzky, who's been out there a lot. He has played almost every role in this game.
John Tonelli's had a strong game, too. He's been working the corners. He had some great scoring chances, and he also got a goal tonight.
Messier will take the draw for Canada. Canada's trailing by 2. 1:23 left here. Messier kicking it behind the net as he was checked, trying to control it by Shepelev. Now, Makarov, center ice. Here's Karutov. Karutov just inside the line now. Cleared into the slot. Makarov, the shot. Oh, that heavy shot of Makarov. See where he scores all his goals. Karutov back out now. Messier checking it up against the boards against Karutov. And Messier and Karutov jab at each other a little bit right in front of the Team Canada bench. There you see time remaining. 56 seconds now. Starikov ahead for Karutov. Ahead for Makarov. Now down to the line comes Shepelev. Shepelev stops up. Backed up against the board. There's another slot. Starikov back for Karutov at the side of the net. Now clears it right in front. And a big check is thrown in there by Raymond Bourque on Karutov. Out comes Canada again. Gretzky, the goaltender's out of the net. They clear it in front of the net. Anderson moves in, comes back to the line, is chopped in front of the net, and clearing it out now with an open net to shoot at. Kasatonov ahead for Makarov. He shoots, he scores, and it's 6-3 with 19 seconds remaining.
Well, we know we're going to face the Soviet Union in the semifinal. We know we're going to win the Canada Cup. We're going to have to beat them.
Joy reigns supreme, right?
Yeah. Maybe we're better off playing them in a one-game semifinal. We only have to beat them once that way.
Well, there it is, wide open net. The 22nd shot on goal for the Soviets. Canada has had just 16. They've had territorial edge in this period, but has been unable to really find much room to get going. Over the line now they come. Bossy clearing it in front to the side of the net. Cleared right to the side of the net there by Sutter. And back out to center ice with 5 seconds left. Robinson gives Vasiliev a bit of a commercial for the next meeting. And the hockey game is over. Well, 2 goals. Just 19 seconds apart in the second period spelled the difference in this hockey game. Canada had been behind 1-0, fought back.